All right, we're here. It's the DTF Expo 2024, 143 Vinyl. We're also representing StarCraft. I'm Mike Whites. This is Heather Yoakum. This is KT Williams, and we're here to make a difference. And we're off on the adventure. I'm being told by the car to put my seatbelt on.
Safety first.
That's right.
Buckle up, seatbelt on.
We got a little song with that this morning. Yep, so, really don't have an agenda for this show. I mean, these people are all on our team. So in our ongoing story of what's better, DTF or screen printing, there's really not a lot of people to convince at this show. I think everybody here knows that DTF is the future. At least that's what we believe at this current time. So today we're going to just go in there and make friends. The industry's really small at this point, so we want to, form a lot of alliances. One of the things we're going to do in this video is we're going to try to interview a lot of people that are actually competitors of StarCraft and 143vinyl.com. And that might seem strange, like, why are you interviewing your competitors? Why are you allowing your competitors to gain exposure? And it's because we believe this industry is big enough for all of us. It's very small at this point, and it's going to get huge. And we just want to cooperate with everybody out there and help boost them up, So our goal is to be the best transfer provider, and for StarCraft to have the best transfer manufacturing equipment out there. But, there's no reason we can't be friends with our competitors and all work together for a better industry.
We can pretend we're a car.
Yeah. All right. I'll be the driver.
Beep, beep.
Passenger. Let's go.
These people are like, these people crazy.
We're from Kentucky, of course we are.
We're not the typical stereotype of what they think of from people from Kentucky, though. Let's just be honest. What do people think when they think of Kentucky?
All right, 2024 DTF Expo. It's the inaugural event. This is the first time this expo's ever been held, and we're here to see it, and we're here to bring it to you guys. I got Heather, KT, and of course, I'm Mike. We'll see you inside. Here we go. It's time. We're gonna knock them dead.
I feel like I'm going on a first date.
Yeah.
A little nervous. 1, 2, 3, boom.
No, that'll make me no more nervous.
You got it.
Yeah.
The down ones are worse than the up ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why.
What, going down always gets you?
Well, this place is busy and beautiful.
I can't even look at you sometimes.
That's right.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I didn't do anything.
He just goes with the dad jokes. It's another thing that happens.
I love you all so much.
You don't really have a choice.
Best people to be on this adventure with ever, right
Actually,
here.
we're having a great time.
We are. All right. Here we are, guys. We're here.
It's time. We're here. DTF Expo 2024. It's the first one.
All right.
Is this it?
Good morning.
Check in.
Welcome.
Boom.
Yeah, you can use this one if you like. Each individual.
Print.
Boom.
Look, there it goes.
This one?
Just one for now. Oh no.
Oh, that's hers over here.
Yeah.
Here you go, dear. Is it you?
Okay.
There you go.
Help yourself to a t-shirt over there, and entrance is around the corner.
Thank you guys so much. Large.
This seems to be an entire stack of larges.
It's going that way,
I gotcha.
but I will take this one. What size you need, Lucas?
Medium.
What color would you like? You have choices. Black? All right, there you go, Lucas. I got yours. Oh, oops. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I wonder if that's DTF. You think? What do you think?
All right, we ready to go in?
Here we go. All right, this is the moment. We're entering the show.
Here we go.
We want to make sure we can talk to the people, and we don't want to take away from the other people that are already up here. So we'll try to comb through. And we also, if we don't talk to them today, we'll talk to them tomorrow.
I think it'll be less packed tomorrow.
Yes, and we'll get here super early, and we'll just nail everything.
Every one of them.
That's the plan for tomorrow.
They said they were super busy already first thing she said at 9 o'clock. Well, she said the parking garage was full by 8:30. What is this?
This is Creo. This is a white toner transfer solution, which, you know, we shouldn't bash things that we don't really understand. We've never experimented with white toner printers just because of the bad reputation. I mean, white toner has been around for like 15 years.
It's been a while, yeah.
And it's, as far as I know, not fairly improved. The big advantage with white toner is that it prints very quickly.
Okay.
So like you can manufacture transfers, I mean, just like literally like that fast. Boom.
Yeah.
And it feels like DTF?
No, I don't think so. I don't think the feel is quite there.
Okay.
You also have to do a process, unless technology has changed, of marrying the actual transfer that holds the adhesive with it. So there's another step, and that step is very precise. So they don't come off finished. So it's a lot more of a process. But you got a lot lower price point, and you got a really fast production. The reputation is that it doesn't hold up. The reputation is it doesn't hold up like DTF does.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not as thin. It's prone to cracking. Now that may have changed over the last few years, but it's really it's when it came out, it got a really bad name for itself. You know, so don't want to knock white toner.
But it'd be
I'm
interesting to see it in action here and
Yeah.
then show us and tell us. You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
much of a fan. Now, one thing I can see right here is there might be some different films you can use with a white toner.
Okay, gotcha.
So you might be able to get some special effects, but you can probably feel that right there. It's more like an HTV.
It feels more like the StarCraft foils that we do.
It does feel like StarCraft foil. It's not as thin or as durable or
I
soft
wonder how it
as
stretches too.
DTF. Yeah, probably not as well. Well, it's wrinkling a little bit,
Yeah.
but it'll take the stretch.
Oh, it's flexy.
Yeah. Hey, so this is Flexi. This is the software we actually use to print the patterns at 143 vinyl. When we print on adhesive or HTV, we actually use Flexi software. So I assume that since they're here, they probably have a DTF solution. We currently use CADLink Digital Factory, but it'd be really cool to find out about an alternative like Flexi. They're a big name in the industry. Big name, not in DTF, but in printing in general, wide format digital printing. You guys busy or? Hey, my name's Mike White. I'm with StarCraft and 143vinyl.com.
Okay.
So we actually use your software. We print adhesive vinyl. We print on StarCraft HD and StarCraft Softflex, the printable version that's really not out there in the public, but we print on that and actually, use your software to do that.
Good.
Now we print DTF with Digital Factory, CADLink.
Sure.
There's a few others that we've tried. Is Flexi going to come out with how do you say the name of your company, first of all?
SA International.
SA International.
SA
Okay.
International.
Is SA International going to release a version of Flexi that prints DTF?
Okay, so we already have.
Okay, great.
We've had it out for a little while,
Awesome.
and we are now. The reason we're at this show,
Yep.
I'm actually doing a presentation. It's like next to LAT, like 1:15 tomorrow.
Okay.
To show all the features of the DTF
Sweet.
that we got.
Sweet.
So we're working with things like managing whiting, transparent backgrounds, that sort of thing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So StarCraft is like slowly releasing a DTF printer.
Okay.
And I work for 143vinyl.com. I'm a digital team, But StarCraft is coming out with this, and we're kind of like their test baby.
Okay.
Are you guys working with like small startup manufacturers? I mean, StarCraft's a huge manufacturer, but small in the DTF arena, to develop profiles for their machines?
Absolutely, yes. In fact, we'd love to do that.
Okay, cool. That's your best bet to enter the market.
And then the second thing is, if there's ever a machine that's not in our software right now,
Right.
we typically contact the manufacturer and write the driver so that we can run it.
Okay.
So we're developing drivers all the time, and then once that's done, then we actually create the profiles to go with the machine.
So are you familiar with a software called Print EXP? Some people just call it Print XP. It's a software that drives Hosensoft boards, like digital boards. They run the printers. A lot of these printers that are coming original origin from China, they run those Hosensoft boards.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that at all?
I'm not.
Okay.
I do know that we have a representative in China And what we're doing is we're going to the Chinese manufacturers, and many of them are actually including our software with their printers now.
Right.
So when it comes here, it's already included in the printer.
So the
So
workflow,
my guess by that, I mean, they're probably doing something.
probably.
You know.
So the workflow usually is to like prepare the rip
Yeah.
through CAD-Link or whatever software you're using,
Right.
and then you present it to Print EXP,
Right.
and it actually drives the board
Understand.
and does the print. You set up the rip and then you print it.
Sure.
We would love to skip that second step.
Yeah.
And is that something that Flexi has accomplished? Like where if you're not familiar with Print EXP, it must be that you actually are driving the boards directly.
We are, yeah.
So you can print
That's
directly
cool.
from your software.
All right, that just gives
we
me
don't have to
goosebumps.
move it.
No, you wouldn't drop it in a hot folder. And
Oh
then
my
try to mix it.
gosh.
You just go right to the printer.
Yeah.
This could be game changing.
That would be an absolute game changer if you could print directly out of Flexi and skip Print EXP with the right ICC profiles. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
That would so speed up our production too. And I mean,
Right.
for 143, the amount of linear inches we're printing a day is astronomical.
Absolutely.
And so to be able to just speed that up more and push more out,
We're
so
ripping a
there's-
lot of files.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of features in the software that will help you. This industry calls it gang sheets. We call it nesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
we
just,
call it nesting
it's
too
like-
internally.
Yeah.
So it's nesting, and we've got those features in there. In either the design side or the rip side, you can add contour cuts if you're trying to do some kind of contour cut.
Beautiful. So let's talk about registration. If you're wanting to print and cut,
Right.
which is like something that DTF doesn't have to do
Correct.
because we just press it on.
True.
And so, we would love to see our Suma cutters, for instance, be integrated from Flexi to do that print and then do that outer
They're
cuts.
already done. Okay. Yeah, we run Sumas directly, Graphtex, just almost every vinyl cutter out there.
KT's getting so
I
excited.
just got
getting
so
very
excited.
So excited. Mark, man, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. Thank
This
you.
was awesome. Thank you. I'm Heather, by the way. I'm the general
Yeah.
manager.
Yeah, Mark.
Nice to meet
you.
you.
KT, how you doing?
I saw your eyes, man. So
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
You're like, come on, let's do
He's
something.
our he's our print expert.
You guys wanna take
I'm
these, or you
I'm
wanna
the guy. This is the only UV printer
It is.
that we see at this show.
Unless there's something tucked away that we haven't seen yet. But one of the things we really wanted to look for was a
a
larger,
UV.
quicker UV DTF machine. And you're just not seeing them.
No, and they're using the white card
Yeah.
stock backing kind of stuff. We don't like that.
Now we like the clear on clear.
Yeah, the clear laminate. We
Yeah.
know that it works. It's lighter.
Yeah. I would love to be able to us put our hands on some of this with the paper backing to compare to what we're printing on to see how it works. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We can do comparisons. Look at the little alien. That's my style. I want to see it run.
I know. I feel like I'm lurking.
We'll just, we'll circle and come back as needed, and
Wonder how fast it is.
that's why I want to see it run. But it looks like they're not gonna.
He's heating it back up. He's letting it heat back up, he said. Oh, see this? This is without the black ink printed. It's got cutouts basically, and the t-shirt shows through it. And then down here, it's printing the black ink. We need to do some designs that does this if you're putting on a black shirt potentially. But you have to know what they're putting it on.
But depending on the software, if you set your knockout just right,
Yeah.
it'll take your blackout automatically.
But I think our customers would have to choose what color shirt they're putting it on. Because if they're buying this and they're not going to put it on a black shirt, we don't know that.
Right.
Now, producing shirts, we're going to know that.
Yeah, because it's going to pop up black shirt.
Yeah. But ordering, that could possibly be a checkbox.
True.
That hey, I'm putting this on a black shirt. I don't know. That might be too much work on our end. But
I would probably.
I really like the look of this, though, compared to this.
And it uses the negative space where the black's supposed to be. It also makes your shirt feel not as heavy.
But this one even looks more faded.
I was gonna
even
say,
the red.
this one looks like they kind of faded it out.
Faded it out more to give it that.
Because the red looks faded a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at the eyes. It's almost like
Yeah.
they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Not saying that they did it.
No, we're not. We're not saying anything bad about them.
Mesh.
Yeah,
I want to know the print setting for that, or the heat setting.
yeah. Because these are for karate and jitsu and taekwondo. Look, oops, don't mind me.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. I mean, it stretches and everything. That's pretty good.
That's pretty awesome. So this is what the flatbed UV DTF you can print on cardboard and stuff. So we have a printer that we can potentially be able to start customizing stuff that is printed directly on.
But this doesn't feel like it has
Oh,
a
because
raised.
they pressed. I wonder if they put DTF on it. So they pressed DTF, I bet, on this cardboard. So we've done some canvases, some blank wood, but they're doing it on actual cardboard. We're gonna have to test this out when we get back into the studio. Look there, it's kind of cleared up. Let's go back over this way and see.
Hello.
Hello, how are you all?
How are you? Where are y'all from?
I'm from 143 Vinyl. My name's Heather. I'm the general manager. Nice.
Nice to meet you.
So like our goal is to add more UV DTF printers to our setup because currently like we're running, what is it? Two, and then for DTF we're running 15 almost.
Yeah.
No, we have 12 on the one side and 3 on the other, so we have 15
Are you using flatbeds for that?
for our DTF printers. So we have 8 of the upright shaker Dennis Moon ones.
Oh, okay, not UV.
We have 2 UV
How are you
DTF.
doing those?
We just started those. We have them, they're from Hamey, and they're kind of this setup, but they're a little smaller.
The entire printer is,
I'd say half.
Maybe like a 19-inch or something.
no, it's 24.
Oh,
Yeah, we print 22 inches wide.
24, but it's the whole printer itself is only like this big.
And it's on a
We don't
stand.
go smaller. This is like the baby.
Okay.
The roller is also attached straight to the front.
Oh, that's nice. It's all in one piece.
So it doesn't take up any floor room. It's
So we're able to fit a lot, but you know, our concern is, you know, as we continue to sell more and more, is how slow they
Where
are.
you guys located?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky?
Yeah.
Kind of a flight, huh?
Yeah.
I work for Lamaga, manage the West Coast, but these
Okay.
guys they're in Arizona.
Yeah.
But they just came out with this. They got a film design that you can run through our UV roller rolls. They put a border on the edges,
Okay.
so it's not sticky, so it can go through the rollers.
Oh, okay.
So we're just kind of like getting down the R&D. We did it yesterday. The stickers were nice, but they're brittle.
Okay.
We lowered the energy on the UV lights intensity,
Yeah.
and now it's too flexible. So that's like, we were at 60%, so now we're
Yeah.
going to try 75. We're in Goldilocks right now, so
Yeah.
we're going to try 75% sales.
Yeah, so we printed some for TL promotions for them and brought them, and we struggled to get our heat right.
It's all the Wild West, right?
Yeah.
You just got to find your recipe.
Yeah. We adjusted the UV light down, then we had to adjust the heat for the rollers up, and then once you found that sweet spot,
Don't tell anyone,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, do not touch this.
right?
Like,
Seriously.
Like, do not mess with it.
I know the ones over here you all struggled with. Can I just peel the film apart? I just want to feel it. Is that okay? And there's one right here. I just want to see how easy it is to pull
Another
apart.
one somewhere. We should have some of these.
Yeah, we'll start.
75 on this? 50%. It might not work, but
Yeah.
Is that your all's like stuff right there that you all have done?
yeah.
The box.
Is that DTF on the box?
Is that DTF or UV? DTF.
Told ya. Boom. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I was right.
You were, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, so we've pressed it on wood and canvases. We did a leather wallet with DTF, but I haven't done a box yet, so we're gonna try
This
that.
thing? But can you guess which one's DTF?
All right, let's look.
Oh, that's close. I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, that's what I think.
It's a good guess.
I don't know though. Hold on. This one feels more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
That's what I think too. This shirt's also heavier, so it throws you for a loop. This is on a thinner shirt.
The texture of this one
It's like a
is.
Hanes BBT.
Yeah, the texture on this one, like in the
That would
surfboard.
be very fun to wear in 120 degrees.
No, this is DTF.
Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah.
But people are amazed. All we're doing is we're lowering. Obviously, it's got that kind of vintage look, but there's a lot of negative space, makes it feel softer.
Yeah,
But the cool thing is, with our using Fiery with our DTF, we can lower the amount of ink. So a lot of the times you don't need to be putting a plastisol filling. Just put a little bit. It's like your guys' recipe. Find out a good recipe, a good feel. You're using less ink. Your customer's stoked on the feel.
I think ours feel decent. Turn around. Look, let's feel you.
No, that feels good.
Yeah.
Nice. Again, a lot of negative space.
Yeah, we had one of our graphic designers make like 3 different ones, and like we left lots of negative space. You don't want to do a big square.
we've been testing T-shirts and designs, and we did like a huge design, and it was real heavy.
I hate that, don't
And
you?
it was like, it makes you if you're wearing it and you're like out in the sun, you're gonna want to take
Nobody
it
wants
off.
to wear that.
Like a vinyl sticker on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's like the negative space really lets you just wear the shirt.
And most people are wearing dark t-shirts. They're wearing black. They're not wearing a white t-shirt.
Right.
And so you don't want to add more thickness and make it hotter, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you guys talking to us.
Oh, give me my card. You guys need anything, hit me up.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, we'll come back around when it's done printing. I want to
Yeah.
peel it
Yeah.
apart and feel it.
It works.
We'll bring one of ours over for you to see it.
Yeah.
Cool?
KT?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Steve.
All right,
Nice to
Heather.
meet you.
Heather, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We were just talking with Milwaukee about their UV DTF. Yeah, this is Mike.
Hey, my name's Mike.
Mike, what's
Nice
up,
to
man?
meet you. Yeah.
Go feel those shirts.
So these are very soft. A lot of this has to do with design. The design is very soft. It's very broken up.
Which one's DTG and which one's DTF? Do you know?
Which one did you think?
This one's DTG.
Yep.
That green machine thing was very interesting.
It's so big.
It is big.
Yeah, do we really think that's good though?
It's a good move on their part
So,
for their company.
I see good and bad with both, right? Because they're like, well, you could do 500 shirts an hour.
Can you really?
But I'm watching them do it, and they do one press for 5 seconds, and then it moves over, and they do another press for 5 seconds, and then they hot peel, and then they're done. I'm like, you don't do another press after the peel?
So they pre-press the shirt, they press for 5 seconds with the carrier sheet on, they press again for another 5 seconds.
with the carrier sheet, and then they
And then they peel, and then it's done.
And I'm like, you don't press after? He's like,
So just 1 5-second press of the
Two.
actual?
2. And he said the reason you can either have 2 heat presses or 3. They went with 3 because they said it actually speeds up the whole thing. But he said it's 1 press for the treatment, like the fabric or whatever. Swings over, you put your stuff on, moves over. It's 1 press for 5 seconds with the carrier sheet, and then it swings over and it does the next press with the carrier sheet for 5 seconds, and then it swings over, and the person putting on the shirts hot peels, pulls it off, puts the next shirt on, and then it keeps going.
I could see
Interesting.
it would be fast if you were doing all the same shirt.
If you were doing all the same, or if you were doing like all the same images, definitely faster. In our case, where we're going to allow people to do 100 different designs on 100 different colored shirts if they want, it's a lot harder because they're going to have to be cut, and they're going to have to be cut in order, stacked in order, because that person is the one that's pulling it off and placing it, and they don't have time to like. That's the other thing I noticed. Theirs were cut to the exact size of the shirt. They just pulled it off and laid it down, and they judged where the middle of the laser was. That's good. But it's like if you have a pocket design or anything, that's where it gets a little harder.
You want to go over there and see it? Did you not see it? I know where you're going with this.
Are y'all out of transfers?
We got more transfers.
You got more transfers?
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
So here's what I was going to ask. Can I operate the machine?
Of course.
Okay, cool. All right, here's my garment.
Doing on it?
No. Tell me what I'm going to do.
You're gonna dress your shirt. I highly recommend that you dress the shirt and not put the shirt on top.
Okay.
The reason being, as these patterns are going round,
Yep.
they're heating up. They're keeping nice and hot.
Right.
If you have 2 layers of damp fabric,
Yeah.
it's going to take longer to dry out.
Absolutely.
So if you dress it on there you go. You're only drying out 1 layer.
You got any tips on how to do that?
Just grab them
Like this?
Yeah.
Throw it on?
Throw it
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Obviously wait for the timing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Chest pass, basketball. Boom.
Down there. There you go.
It's almost like I did that before.
There you go.
I don't know.
Make sure your seams are off.
Yeah. Looking good. Whoa.
There you go. If you miss the opportunity, you've got your foot press.
Okay.
You press on that, pause it, adjust, and then press it.
That's pretty cool.
What you don't want to do is pause it so long that you've already pressed your transfer and it's sitting there for 20
Melting
seconds.
and yeah.
So we need a transfer, right? So
It's on the other side.
come back. Okay, so we got 2 stations here.
Yes, you stay.
2
One
people.
person threading it.
And so now when you're running this machine with 3-person, it turns to 2-person people, and you're still getting 600 presses an hour out. When I first heard about 600 an hour, I ran it for 20 minutes and I've done 198. Let me do the math. That's 600 an hour.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
So you can keep up with this.
Yeah.
And if all of us can keep up and this thing's going, we just let it go. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. That wasn't very like professional, but 10 seconds between them.
well, 5 seconds. So look, you can set each button right now on this control unit.
Right?
I can touch. If I don't use my fat fingers, there we go.
Okay.
Number 1, that's your heat button there. That's giving you your pre-pulse. We've got that on a 2-second. Watch. 1, 2, pops up. 3, 4, 5 seconds.
Beautiful.
Our transfers you can press for about 5 or 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Now, does it take you 12 seconds to put a shirt on? No. How does it take you 12 seconds to put a transfer on that shirt? No. But by doing the 2 print kits or the 2 heat presses there, now what you're doing is 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Now you've changed 300 an hour to 600 an hour just by having that second heat pad, because now you're keeping the machine going.
Gotcha.
Real simple trick. But that doubles your capacity.
So it's moving every 10 seconds.
Moving every 5.
It's moving every 5. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. I'm quick. Let's see. Until it stops moving again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop. So I don't think I was that far off. 9 seconds.
9 seconds on full rotation, what you're saying is accurate. If you're watching a compression, when you press through.
I understand. I see what you mean. That's 6 shirts every minute. You see what I mean?
You have 6 shirts going. So
Right.
You gotta multiply that.
No, you don't, because, well, I mean, I don't want to just, I'm saying it moves every 10 seconds. So if it moves every 10 seconds, I stand here, I can put a shirt on every 10 seconds. So I can do 6 shirts a minute. You see what I mean?
Times that by 60 minutes.
Times 60 minutes, we're at 360. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 seconds, I suppose, yeah.
Okay.
We could go 4 seconds on the press on our transfer.
So look, my job is to get to the bottom of like what's real, right? So you want to do the stopwatch? Transfer guy, are you ready? All right. So we're going to record this shirt coming around, and we're going to kick it a little bit so we know it's this one, right? So he's not switching it out over there on us, okay?
Right.
All right, here we go. Here it comes. I'm going to thread this on. It's kicked. Look, it's all messed up, right? Testing that too.
Oh, watch out. So see, now you've got somebody over there to just do a little quantity control on your straight there or not.
Right, here we go. Here it comes.
He is over there.
Boom. He's there. Six heads. There's I think that's our wonky shirt coming around, so we'll be ready to stop it.
Yep. When do you want me to stop it now?
Well, when it gets here. Oh, he took it off. Okay, I got a new one on. Yeah, we're good. So 52 seconds for the shirt to get around to here.
Yeah.
And then the platen for it to come back around. So it was 52 seconds.
But you would have had another.
Right.
That's when you start point.
Right.
Every time after that.
So I can see 400.
The other thing too is this: we were in a situation where we got this ready for the show.
Yeah.
So it's show ready. It's
Right.
not production ready. So the thing
Right.
is, you could really dial this in. Make sure your settings are appropriate. You could go in and dial each head in individually, so you have the timing exactly. Because if you watch it too, the heads are raising at different times, so you're getting a different application for what you need. So you could dial in your pre-press right there, so it's not even as long as if you're getting that temperature down accordingly. and then just go
Absolutely.
from there.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. And you're with Supercolor.
Yes.
Awesome. And you're with Rock. Okay. You heard it here, folks.
That's it.
Supercolor and Rock,
Match made in heaven.
match made in heaven.
Go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Well, I can really see that machine is amazing, okay? But like you said, you see the good and the bad.
Yes. So I see the bad as being more of a user error than machine error.
Yeah.
You know, you messed up that shirt on purpose.
Yeah.
And then he had to adjust it, and if he needed more time, pause it.
Yeah.
So that delays your production, all those things.
I can tell you this, the pressure I was feeling when I was actually up there and I felt like I had to put it on just right, I was just like, oh my gosh. And also, since I can't see the guy doing the state transfer station, I really don't know where's my neckline supposed to go. So the difference between what we're proposing, the way we want to, tell everyone to produce shirts, and that system, well, I think there's a lot more like, adjustment to the user because you're in full control of that. So we have to figure out what our way is.
Yes.
And then see if it competes with that.
Oh, 100%.
And we'll test it and we'll see what happens.
I think that we would probably be able to match that with the right setup.
Oh, we'll beat it.
Yeah.
I know we will. Or we'll make something that's much more cost effective and maybe adjust more to individual people that are working the press versus everyone having to be perfect. Perfect.
Theirs is also a great machine, but theirs is also set up to be able to do the same design over and over, where we're trying to be different and be like, you have 100 different designs on 100 different color shirts.
Right.
And then that's got to be where I'm working with you flawlessly to make sure that happens.
And that's the heart of DTF versus screen printing. I mean, DTF, we can do 100 different designs and it's okay. And still give volume discount because you're buying that much and we're shipping it to the same location.
Yeah.
But, with screen printing, which is where their world is centered around, they're not used to that. They don't even think that way.
No. Good for them. They try to pivot, and that was a smart move.
Oh, they're doing great.
Very smart.
Yes. No, I'm super impressed with the company. Everybody's amazing. Our Heather's gone. We'll just get another Heather. I mean, as long as we come back with a Heather, I think we'll be fine.
We'll just find somebody and be like, her name is Heather now.
Just call, I mean, like this guy could be Heather.
Yeah, she could be Heather.
Heather's right there? No, actually, we need the real Heather. Yeah, the team would be really mad if we
We would last a day.
Yeah, no, they would run us out on stick like within the hour.
Immediately.
So, I'm interested.
Introduce you to our CEO.
Oh, cool. Hey, I'm sorry. My name is Mike White. Nice to meet you.
I understand you're thinking about the future.
Yes, ma'am.
Something inside your printer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me what you're looking for.
Well, we're just looking for a RIP software that will actually print directly to the printer because, we've released many products in the past and we've never had one where there was a two-step. And so I think there's that. And I think that it would just make us the most professional to actually have the RIP software also control the guts of the printer. Right now everybody's using two-step. Even M&R, like if you go over there, I mean, we can walk over there and I can point at it and show you. Let's do that. They're either right around this corner or they're right around this one. Sorry guys, it's right here. So see this software right here? That's the M&R print controller. See this and see these? So I just wanted to show you this real quick. That's the controller, but that's not the RIP. They're probably using CADLink. Are you guys using CADLink for the RIP? No. Or Flexi? No. It's
an M&R RIP.
An M&R RIP? Okay. So you have a RIP software, right? Okay, software. Hey, you're the man, right?
No, okay, I guess.
Okay, so you have a RIP software you're running.
Yep.
Caldera?
Yep.
Awesome.
It's called Quattro. It's made by Caldera.
Made by Caldera for you guys. And then what's this software called?
Print EXP.
Print EXP. Okay, cool. So but it says M&R up there in the corner. Okay, cool. I was just trying to understand. Awesome.
We put the logo on there and we made some modifications to it, so it runs a little better than our standard Print EXP.
Got it.
But the Caldera is really the one that helps us the most.
And I mean, pretty much everybody uses the Hosen boards, so.
For the most part, they're all pretty easy. That's what is not, I mean, look, the Hosen boards are the ones that come with most of the machines, and trying to get the AP and make them go is a little bit more difficult, so most everybody uses those.
Right. But Caldera can't print directly without using your old software.
For right now.
Right. Is that because the firmware is not on the board?
Yeah, so the firmware that makes it work is on the board, and you have to be able to communicate with that directly to the printer.
In Chinese, right?
Well, I don't know it's Chinese, but I'm assuming it's something like that.
It might be.
And it's hard to get the AP. So the AP is what's on the board that tells it how to print.
Okay.
If you're going to get that AP, you got to go to Hosensoft to get
Right.
it. But it's difficult to do, although we're in communication with them, so we'll see where it goes.
Well, Bill, we're going to come back and talk to you later.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for that.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Does that look familiar? So this is the Hosensoft.
Yeah.
So that means they're running the same Hosen boards that we run as the control panel. Where is that board right in here?
Yeah, it's the Hosen board. That's the most popular one.
Everybody's running it.
Everybody's running it. It's faster. It's better.
Yeah, but they don't. But everybody has to do this two-step. So in our case, just like him, we're doing CADLink and then Print EXP. So, you know, in addition to selling printers, we have some pretty large print shops, and like he has to train the people.
Yeah.
And literally having
Set
to
it all
train
up.
multiple people to run the 2 pieces of software. It's just, we have our operators doing 2 printers. And so if you've got to like rip in one, pull it over, where am I? I don't just have a queue. I'm not just running, I'm actually juggling. So we have these setups with he's built it with these dual monitors. So they're running Print EXP at the bottom. And unfortunately, we're also using like some of the other than Neural's products, you know, but we'd love to, because we run Flexi for our HP latex, our Epson sublimation, HP sublimation, you know, we run Flexi software for that.
So you need a driver.
Yeah, we would love to be able to like have all of them run.
And we do use CAD-Link, and it works, is what they say, but it doesn't. It kicks out the IP all the time, or it'll be like disconnected, and so it's just the safer route is just to operate the 2.
So the guy I'm going to hook you up with, which he's gone straight to the source, which is perfect.
Sweet.
I'm going to back you up just a bit to put in one more person between you, and his name's Bobby Cagle.
Okay.
He's in charge of all North America.
Got it.
Sales and resellers and
Got it.
manufacturers.
Okay.
He can help move you along the process.
We got each other's cell phone numbers. I can give you my number.
Let me send an email to Bobby, and he'll call you, and you won't know a lot, but
Yeah.
he'll know what to say.
Yeah, as long as we can ask questions and start a line of communication.
Your email.
My email is Mike, M-I-K-E, at bestsignsupply.com. We are the best. This is a sign, and we supply everything you need.
Sign. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. He'll reach out.
Sweet. And I mean, I just want to interrupt Dennis real quick. I just want you to meet him real fast. Dennis, this is Mickey.
Yeah.
She's the
Hi.
CEO of SAI.
I'll let you guys go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but so she is, behind the software.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Flexi?
Yep.
We are struggling.
Okay. What do you need?
We need somebody to work with us.
I think we got that. Well, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too.
Look at all this. Can we have like a gimbal?
The Spider-Man meme.
Like a gimbal duel?
If you get look, seriously, he is being Spider-Man right now. You know that? That's exactly the meme. So we just talked to the CEO of SAI Flexi. And if you've been in this business for any amount of time, you know exactly what that means. Flexi runs the software for HPs, Mimakis, Epsons, all the big printer companies. They all run Flexi RIP software. I mean, I don't care what you're printing, you can print it with Flexi from SAI. And it looks like StarCraft might have a chance of being on that list of printers that work with that software. So I'm pretty excited. All right, I'm gonna say that DTF Expo Day 1, 2024 has come to a close. We're winding it down. It's time to actually go out there and party. Let's get it.